The pandemic has been a source of stress for many of us, but there are ways to harness that anxiety that may help ease your mind. To tell us how is Dr. Chloe Carmichael, a clinical psychologist and author of the book, Nervous Energy. Good morning to you, Dr. Chloe.
Good morning. It's so great to be with you.
So glad to have you today. You know, it's been a stressful time for everyone lately. How would you say people are coping these days?
Well, everybody's obviously doing the best that they can, but it is challenging because we've had an increase in our stress with COVID, and we've had a decrease in our social support network. So I think people are really working hard to make sure that they make healthy choices right now.
So you titled your book Nervous Energy. How would you describe nervous energy, and how can you use it to be more productive?
Sure. So the idea is nervous energy, harness the power of your anxiety is the title, because the healthy function of anxiety is to actually give us a little stimulation, to give us a little energy and a little boost so that we can be effective and tackle our stressors, or so that we can proactively use self-calming techniques, whichever is going to be most productive in the moment.
So let's talk about those. I understand that in your book you outline 9 anxiety tools to help people harness that negative energy for good. So can you share a few of them with us?
Sure. So one I really like is called the mental shortlist. A lot of very driven, intelligent people have a tenacious mind. We can be like a dog with a bone once we get something in our mind, which can be helpful, or it can become a curse. So for example, if someone is constantly thinking about the pandemic to the point where they're just stressing themselves out, the mental shortlist would help them to redirect their attention. What you do is you just simply come up with a list of 5 things that you know will be very productive and healthy to think about. It could be anything from getting a jump on your birthday and anniversary shopping to making weekend plans or work projects. It will be different for each person, but the point is that it's so much easier to pivot onto something healthy when we have a good mental short list of topics for when the thought monster strikes of the old stuff that we want to leave behind.
And that's easy to do. All right, what's next?
Another good one I like is called the to-do list with emotions. A lot of very driven people can get so into their to-do list to the point where it suddenly almost feels like a hamster on a wheel, and they're just doing the productivity, but they're not connected with the reasons why, or they're procrastinating, and that usually means a lack of emotional engagement. So what we do is we create the to-do list, and then we note down what emotions come up by the items. For example, I had a client who listed grocery shopping and came up with loneliness. Discovered the reason was recently went through a divorce. Grocery shopping was something his wife used to do. So what that healthy awareness of the emotional sandbag around grocery shopping did for him is he could then schedule a catch-up call with a friend and get that social support during grocery shopping that his anxiety was pushing him to do.
Dr. Chloe, we have to wrap here, but real quick, what is your favorite to use when you're stressed?
Wow, that's a hard question, but I think my favorite one is called anchoring statements. So when we start to get a mind blank, we just have a pre-crafted statement like, I'm healthy, I'm strong, and I know I will get through this. And we keep repeating that to ourselves, and it keeps our brain language-based, proactive, and positive.
Perfect way to end this interview. Dr. Chloe, thank you so much for being here with us. For more information, visit nervousenergybook.com. Again, thank you, Dr. Chloe, for being with us this morning.
My pleasure. Thank you.